Hello, a gentleman gamer here, and today we're playing EVE Online. And for the last day, I've been trying to figure out a way to solve a problem efficiently. The problem evolves around the new in the new events. CCP has been adding a lot of exploration sites, which I think is pretty awesome. But the problem I've been having is that these event sites drop loot that takes up a lot more cargo space. So in my exploration runs, and obviously, so I don't want an exploration run to end, after the third or fourth site I find. I've been leaving them around in stations all across Losec, and it's getting quite, it's a lot, and I at some point I have to pick it all up. And I was trying to think of a way so I can cheaply, pick them up, in a not obviously not stack too many in there to be a juicy target, but pick them up and drop them to a trade hub. But I need a ship that has a pretty good align time, a high cargo, and because it's low, so I can worry about bubbles, doesn't worry about gate camps and smart bombs. So my brain was thinking, okay, what ship has good align time and big cargo space? And my brain said Sunesis, and I have one of those already. So I got one, I fitted it up, and I was looking through the traits, because I was looking through the traits. I remembered it doesn't actually have a ship skill bonus, so you don't have to train into this thing. It has roll bonuses that you can just jump, like kind of like a shuttle. You can just jump into it and it just does stuff. And I was reading it and I got to the bottom, like, oh yeah, I completely forgot this thing has a scan bonus, which I don't know why I forgot that, but it does. So I was thinking, it has a good align time. It has, I think so 600 meters cubed cargo bay, and it has a scan pro bonus. I figured, well, why not just use this ship while I'm exploring, and save myself the hassle of just jumping in and out of ships. And so I started fitting a Sunesis up for that. So let's take a look at the fit. And some of these things you can change, because these are pretty much just for the event sites. I don't think the ship is fast enough really to do the regular sites efficiently, especially if the cans end up being really scattered across the grid. Usually these event sites we've been last 2 or 3 have been like one solitary can, and about 20 some kilometers away. So this one is fast enough to get to that back and forth. Obviously, you can fit it to make it go faster, because part of a lot of these sites have been really contested. So getting to the can quickly, hacking, and getting out is pretty important. But I started off with Core Probe Launcher 2, obviously, 8 Sisters Core scanner probes. And with this rangefinder mod, it gives me 105. So it's not as good as the Helios, I don't think, but pretty close. Close enough where I really don't notice the difference. So that's there. I also have a prototype cloaking device. Now, the one downside to play to the Helios is that it can't warp while cloaked. But once you land at a safe spot, cloak up. I drop my probes and cloak up, just so, a little less attention. So, they'll see probes, but they won't see a ship. So they won't start calculating, oh, I'm going to kill this thing. Because until they see the ship, I can be anything. I can be a Loki, whatever. Nothing else in the highs for now. But in the lows, I have a data, which is pertinent to the current event, which I think is like 3 days left. And I have relic as well, but I will be dropping this because I've been avoiding doing regular data and relic sites because these event sites are way more profitable, and this ship is a bit slow moving in between cans, so I might just drop that. And the third here, I have a range finding mod, which I add a little bonus to this, make it a bit easier to scan stuff down. Micro warp drive to get to the can and back for this event, and compact because I got a little tight in the CPU. I did want to put fitting mods. Right in the lows, we have 2 eye stabs, inertial stabilizer 2s, and that gets us below 2 seconds. They get us out of way of gate camps. And I have these two. I have Dam Scroll 2, and I have Energize multi-spectrum anodized membrane. I'm not sure I'm going to keep these. I might just put like some sort of speed mod down here to get to that can quicker. I haven't decided yet. So I don't know. These make me feel better. Like if I accidentally click to a gate and there's a smart bomb, I won't die instantly. But I don't get that much more. So I don't know. It might not be worth it. I might just go for the speed. Now for the rigs, if you have low hacking skills or not a lot of experience hacking, I would end up putting an emission scope or for the relic, or for the more pertinent to this event, I think it's called an algorithm bank, mimetic algorithm banks. You can put one of each, or one or two of the same kind, and that should boost up your virus coherence, I think it's called. But for me, I found that I can manage the hack on the event sites without too much problem, as long as I'm careful and don't start clicking too quickly. And I put in some hyperspatial velocities optimizers, and that got me up to 7.6 instead of 4.50. And that helps, when you're going system through system or trying to evade people as well, because people have been following me. Once you go through an area so many times, they start looking for you. So I think these are just better use of space, but it's up to you. It's up to you what your level of experience of hacking is. But I find these very helpful. I kept them Tech 1 just because I want to keep this low. And so, if I lose it, then this event is definitely paid for this in the Helios, like 4 or 5 times over. Like even here, let's see, not this one. This current one, I have 221 mil is laying in this station. That's there's a couple other stations like this, so. But even here you can see, like this loot here, if I got like 2 of these or 3 of these in a site like this, that's 40. And if you run 3 sites, all of a sudden my Helios is full. But not this one. This, if I wanted to, I'm not going to, because I'll make my ship too big of a target. But you can fit all this into the Sunesis right now, or Sunesis, without issue. Now, like obviously you don't want to carry all of it because again, you're prime target for ganking. But the important part is if you're chaining these sites in a system and you want to do them quickly, you don't have to worry unless you run like 7 of them right in a row, which I don't advise doing because you draw a lot of attention to yourself. These are really competitive. But if you have this much in your cargo from a couple sites, you can just loot all. You don't have to oh, I don't want this because it's garbage. That's garbage. You don't have to worry. You can deal with this later and just loot all and run. That's what I've been doing. Because before in the Helios, I had to pick and choose, and it just some of the times, they've landed in the site with my Sunesis, hitting the loot all button and hitting warp to get out. And if I was there finagling, oh, I don't want this, I don't want that, they would have caught me. So that's for that's the cargo hold has saved me a few times already. But I think that's all for the fitting. Oh, I also have drones, which I have been there, but if I have to use drones, I'm probably in trouble. So I cannot run them, and I can't really tank them. So maybe I put the drone damage amps down here instead and see if I can kill the frigate before it kills me. But I think we'll end the fitting part of the video. I'm going to undock and go look around and see if I can find any. And we'll be back in a minute. Alrighty, I found simple sites, but we might have company, so we gotta speed it up. Alright, let's go. Before I get a chance to get these written down here. He just came in, dropped probes. So let's see how quick we can get these hacked and get the loot off before he comes in. Come on. Yeah, speed is definitely a thing I want to big one too. Let's go around. Now the hacking is the weakest part of this ship. Ooh, no. Okay, first one down. 42, nice. Next one. A heron 4 foreskin. That's pretty cool. Let's claim reward. Come on, go, go, go. Now, I'm not sure how much time we have till he gets the other one, but I'm hoping he was scanning down the one I just did. So hopefully it's to start all over again. But we shall see. And it's been like this way every system you go to, where you're like racing the clock to get to the site and hack it before someone falls on you. Oh, there he is. Can I get the loot and bug out? Come on, warp. Anywhere. Well, he's not doing anything. I guess not. I'm not sure if he could get me or not there. I'm not sure if he's fit for combat, but I always assume they are. But that guy looks like just to be an explorer. So I'll take the look at the loot. And then we'll cloak up here, so if he lands, then he won't see me. Alright, so that is done. We got 63 out of 2 sites, so not crazy good. I definitely got more, but you can see this already took up 115, and my Helios would have been, I would have been nitpicking to get this stuff out of here. But super easy, just loot all and jump out. Do I have this one already? I don't have this one. It's pretty simple skin. Let me see what the standard looks like. So it's slightly darker, has a kind of a camo reflection to it, and it's a 4/4. I'll use it, whatever. All right, we got it. So as it does work, the hacking can be a little tricky. But even in a rush, even though I made a couple mistakes there, it worked out pretty well, and we got both cans before he landed. So that's what you have to do pretty much in the event, but that's not bad. So I guess we'll end the video there. It does seem to work. I probably can finagle like the tanking mods, because I don't think they're necessary. I can probably drop the relic, because I'm not really doing relic sites. So maybe some speed mods here. Let's take a look. We'll drop these. And we'll put in, let's see. Propulsion. Should I go overdrives? Or should I just go... Maybe I shouldn't go overdrives. I think both overdrives and the nanos, I think they take out hull, right? I mean, cargo space. Let's see. Oh, these don't. They take out structure. Okay, so we take this off, and leave them lower, which we don't really need. But then how fast we're going here. 25 heated and 18. So go a little bit faster. I'm probably not going to heat it each can, though. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. But if we take those off, and we put on, what are they? Overdrive injectors? That's what they're called. We'll go over Tech 2, make sure not to keep it too expensive. And that is hurting our hull, though. I mean, our cargo. Which is still much better. Much better than what we had before. Obviously, two sites got me to 115. So another site would give me 230, and then so 4 sites even average. You can probably still do 4 sites. I'd probably drop it off at a station at some point, though. I feel really uncomfortable, with almost 300 mil in the cargo after 4 sites. So I don't know, because this is on the low end. I've usually got I get like 112 some points if you get some of those really high-end boosters. And how much faster am I going with the micro warp drive on? 19. So what was it before? Is I didn't remember. Like definitely higher, but I'm not sure if it's worth the ding in the cargo. I don't know. So that's kind of things I'm thinking about. But I think in general it's working pretty good. And the only downfall is the hacking strength. You have to be a bit more careful when you're hacking, because if you're in my Helios, you can be a bit more cavalier with the hacking, trying to rush through it, because you have a much higher you have an actual bonus ship for it, so you have a bit more hit points to deal with. But this one, if you start making mistakes, you can lose the hack. So, and I'm not sure what that Astero was doing. I'm not sure if he was I don't think he was combat fit, so maybe he wasn't going to do anything, or maybe he didn't expect me to be there. But it worked out, and it's been working out. The event's very profitable. The low-sec data sites are really, really good. And pretty much whatever ship you're going to use will get paid off if you don't lose at some point. Because, I don't know, it's 50, at least averaging 50 mil per site, and sometimes you get 112, 115 per site. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for exploration. But I think we'll end the video there, guys. Let me know what you think, what things I can do to fit, what ships you've been using. I'm assuming a lot of Asteros, because their cargo space isn't terrible either, I don't think. But that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, of course, leave a like. If you like the content, of course, subscribe. And fly safe and fly brave.